Let me go first and bury my father. Excuses. We're great at them. And when I was on the administrative team of a Catholic high school, I would love to hear the excuses that the students would give to their parents for not doing well in a semester or a test. They'd say, well, everybody failed the test, or the teacher hates me, and many, many more excuses. Kids come up with excuses all the time, but then again, so do we. Why we can't do what we ought to do now, why we put off for tomorrow what could be done today, letting go of sins that tag us throughout our lives. It's not easy. We wait until tomorrow to deal with some things, and yet Jesus talks about the immediacy of the call to a life of holiness, a life of grace, a life of freedom from sin that is now. Today is the day to begin to change our lives for good. And yet maybe it's too sunny, or maybe it's too cloudy, maybe we're too busy or too tired. Yet the time is now. The Lord is calling to leave what's holding us back from loving more deeply and belonging more deeply to Christ. A life lived in Jesus is a gift given to others, a life that's full of joy, a life that is blessed with satisfaction. Archbishop Fulton J. Sheen's television show was called Life is Worth Living. I think of that all the time. Indeed it is. Now, without holding back. So let us begin without excuses to follow him more closely, that we may know the joy of discipleship, the joy of the gospel, the joy of being the body of Christ.